Hey y'all, welcome. Today we are doing a unboxing and reviewing of the new Jaclyn Cosmetics collection. The whole face powder situation is what we're unboxing here today. I have not opened this yet, so we're gonna open it together. We're gonna play with these products. We're gonna see how they work. This is kind of gonna be my first impressions. Obviously I haven't used them because I ordered them on launch day and they just got here today. So let's open this baby up and see all the new products. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I'm here for you every Tuesday, so ring the bell so that you will be notified of all my videos whenever I upload on Tuesdays at 5. Ooh, very well packaged. Let me show you guys. It's like in bubble wrap, very safe and secure because I really wouldn't want my palette to break, so thank you so much. Oh my God, and everything is individually bubble wrapped as well. Love that. That, you know, it's the details. So this is the Hydrating Under Eye Primer right here. I also got one of her highlights because I didn't get one of these whenever they first launched and they had a shade in stock that I liked, so I just went ahead and got one of her highlights. I do have the bronzing and blushing duo palette thing, and I did a review on that. I will link it for you guys if you want to see it. But I didn't have a Jaclyn Cosmetics highlight. Of course, I have Champagne Pop from Jaclyn and Becca, but I didn't have a Jaclyn highlight, so I had to get one. And then we have the loose powder right here, the Bake and Brighten powder, and I got mine in the shade Brightening Lilac. And then we have the palette. I got the palette right here. I think I got the second palette, for the light to medium, because you know I do get like a tan, so I want to make sure that I have plenty of shades. I didn't want to get something too light to where whenever I have a tan or like a self tanner, I can't even use it. So got that. This is a Hydrating Under Eye Primer. So I wanted to try this with you. Then I'll go do my face and we will just work on all the powders, right? Okay, oh my God, how exciting. How cute is this packaging? I do have oily skin. I do not have a problem with, you know, my under eyes being super dry or anything like that. So, you know, like my sister has super dry under eyes. She was like so stoked about this product, but me being like pretty oily in my T-zone, and I don't really have any dry areas that much. I'm curious to see how this Hydrating Under Eye Primer works for me. So I'm going to zoom you guys in. We'll put on some primer and then we'll move on. So this is what the product looks like. It's like almost so bright that it's blinding the camera, but it's got super beautiful packaging here. I love that. And then the tip is a nice metal cooling type tip. So maybe we should squeeze a little out and see what it feels like before we try it. Okay. Feels very hydrating and a little bit like silicone-y. So that's probably a good thing in primers, in my opinion. So I'm kind of rubbing it in a little bit with this because it is nice and cooling, which is good for like depuffing and stuff. And then I will just take my ring finger and blend that the rest of the way in. Wow, that feels very cooling and moisturizing. Really nice. Sometimes under eye creams can be a little much for underneath makeup, so I think that this is gonna be really great for underneath our concealer. All right, so I'm gonna hop off really quick. I'm going to put on some base makeup and then we will get to our 3 powders that we have to try. Okay, so I put on my base makeup. Next, we're gonna go in with the palette. So this is the light to medium palette that I got right here. This palette is called the Brightening and Setting Palette. Oh, look how beautiful. So the Bronzing and Blushing Duos palette is definitely much thicker, as you can see. So it's a little bit more streamlined, not as thick, but the same vibe. And you know, I loved this packaging, but girl, I love white. White is like my favorite color. So I am super happy that it's a little bit thinner, although the packaging on this did not bother me, not one single bit. Some people it did, but not me. And there are the colors there. I am super excited. I'm so happy that I got the second palette instead of the first one. On Jaclyn's demo of this, she did use a sponge. You could definitely use a sponge, but I think I'm going to use a brush today. This is the M438 brush because this is typically what I do. If I used a beauty blender most often, then that's probably what I would do, but since I don't, I'm just gonna use a brush. I think I'm gonna go in with this one right here. Let's try that on one of our eyes. You want to? Oh, and it's got a great mirror. Love that. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Very brightening. Oh my gosh. Beautiful. To set the other eye, I'm just going to use the first shade right here and see if that makes any difference. Wow, that just feels so soft and silky under your eyes. Wow. So I don't know if like on the camera, I don't know if you can see the difference, but I do think I can see a little bit of a difference in the two brightening shades, which is great to have variation. I think that's amazing depending on how tan or how fair you get, because I mean, my shade definitely varies. Okay, so to set the rest of my T-zone where I put concealer, I think I want to try this banana shade right here because the rest of my face does not have to be as bright as my under eyes, and I'm fine with that. Wow, that shade's beautiful. Oh yeah, that is so brightening. It's so beautiful. Love that because I really like a bright under eye. So these are amazing. So beautiful. Oh my, I literally can't believe it. It feels like butter. It feels like butter under my eyes. What is happening? Those are nice powders. I just want to touch it. Oh my God. That feels like wet. It's so smooth and creamy and buttery. Oh my God, wow. Good job. Love this so much, Jaclyn. I do want to try out the loose powder. I got mine in the shade Brightening Lilac. This is the under eye powder, which is just a loose powder. Ooh, I love this white packaging, girl. Oh my God, and it's like frosted on the bottom. So I don't have any translucent powders that are this purpley lilac color, so I am excited. Whenever I bake my under eyes, I always use this little bitty tiny beauty blender. You can see it has like translucent powder on it. So I'm just going to dip it in there, get some on my under eyes. Let me set this somewhere so it doesn't spill and ruin my life. And I guess we're just gonna like snatch our nose contour and like bake a little bit. That, I can even feel how creamy and soft that is, like through the friggin' sponge just by applying it. That's typically what I would do unless I'm gonna bake my whole under eyes, which I mean, I guess we can, why not? We're just gonna have on a lot of under eye powder today, people. So I hear that this is kind of pigmented in a way, kind of like the Maybelline Fit Me powder. That one is also kind of has a pigment to it. They have different shades like light, fair, medium, and stuff like that because it's not fully translucent, kind of like the Laura Mercier is. So if I were gonna bake, that's where I would bake. And while we bake for a second, I don't have any blush on, so I might as well just use some blush. What do you think? This is the Blushing and Bronzing Duos by Jaclyn Cosmetics. Mine is in the shade Warm Flush and Golden Goddess. So let's just put on some blush. Maybe we won't mess up our powder here. How crazy do I look? I mean, honestly, if someone walked in right now, they'd be like, excuse me? You look like a maniac. What are you doing to yourself? I can tell just by trying to apply the blush that this is going to be probably the most pigmented loose powder that I own, honestly. So I'm just gonna start blending this off because I don't think I want to let it sit for too long. This is bright. I would really love to. Oh. You guys, what's happening? I'm getting scared. Holy bright. Holy bright. Holy bright. They're not kidding. This is pigmented. I look like a ghost now. This is pigmented. I've never seen such a pigmented like loose powder before. Wow. Okay, I need some more bronzer like immediately. I'm just gonna use this bronzer in here because I feel like, honestly, my under eyes look more bright on the monitor than they do in real life. I mean, in real life, they're pretty bright, but this camera is really making it feel brighter. Okay, we need to warm up our face quick. I love this little palette so much. I picked the perfect color for my skin tone. Oh yeah. Okay, we're looking better. I think I just need some lower eyeshadow and I think we're gonna be fine. Yeah. That is very bright and pigmented, okay? This right here is not playing around. I would definitely like to have that brightening banana shade in this. I think that if I was really, really tan, like really tan, this would be like a little much. It would be a little, I feel like this is about the darkest I could get away with it using this because this is brightening and no joke, okay? Bomb. Let's feel. Oh, so silky and so soft, you guys, like so soft. Wow. Wow. I'm ready to try out her highlight. I haven't tried it. This is not new, obviously, but I don't have one of Jaclyn Cosmetics highlights, so I want to try that. But first I'm going to set my face because we did do a lot of powder and I want the highlight to really pop. So I'm going to give it its best shot. And this is also just going to like melt all those powders together, make my skin look fresh. So this is the Jaclyn Cosmetics highlighter. I got mine in the shade Sparks. Oh, and this one's rose gold. Oh my God, now I'm gonna have like every color. Look at this one. Cute. So it's thick like the bronzing and blushing. This is definitely a little bit thinner, which it doesn't really bother me. It's luxurious packaging, okay? So I don't really care. Oh my gosh, look at that. Let's swatch it. Ooh, it feels just like the bronzer. Look at that shade. That's pretty, right? Look at that. Okay, so this has a mirror. That's bomb. Okay, it's even got a little. Love it. Okay, let's try out some Sparks highlight. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. You know what? Wow. Do you know what? I really just put some on and for like 2 seconds I thought I put too much, but because this is that wonderful baked formula that's the same as this, it's like you can't like overdo it. It just blends and just looks so, look at that. Wow, Jaclyn, wow. You know how to do, and look, you can build it up. That's blinding. You know how to do powders, girl. You are amazing. You're amazing. Sparks, love you. I love that color. It's like a nice kind of gold, but like not too gold to where my skin tone can't wear it, you know? Perfect. I love it. It's like a vanilla gold kind of shade. My nose is a little bit burnt, so it really doesn't look the best, but just please ignore that. I got some sun, okay? So it's like not much will cover it right now. So anyways, this is amazing. Love this formula. It's very similar to this in the way that it's just, there aren't even words. There aren't even words. It's just, that formula is just bomb, okay? And this just went on like a dream, looks amazing. Love it. Okay, so I'm gonna hop off. I'm gonna finish my lower lash line, put a lip on, and we will be right back. Okay guys, time for the final wrap up. So this brightening and setting palette, I adore this right here. Do you want me to tell you why? This little Wet n Wild contouring and highlighting palette, I literally use this little banana setting shade all the time. You see me use it all the time. So to have something like this with literal shade options, depending on how bright I want to be or how fair or tan I have gotten or whatever, to have the options like this is just amazing. I love it. It literally brightens, looks so smooth, beautiful, love it. They feel like butter. It's just amazing. I highly recommend this, definitely worth the money. So happy that I purchased this. The loose setting powder is unlike anything I've seen before, honestly. It kind of reminds me of the Maybelline Fit Me. This is in the shade Fair, so they do have different shades, kind of like this has different shades, and this is super, super brightening, but honestly, I think that this is even more brightening. It could be because I picked the Brightening Lilac shade, but it's pigmented like this is, so I really love this right here. Like, be careful almost, because this shade is brightening. I would love to also try the Brightening Banana shade as well. I might get that, who knows, but this is just, the packaging is beautiful on all of this. I mean, it's just stunning, stunning, love it. This is absolutely amazing. So buttery and soft and just, I mean, like flour. It feels like flour. I mean, look at that. You can see right there just from me rubbing it on my hand actually how brightening that really is. So I don't have anything like this, and I'm so glad that I picked this up. The highlight was shocking because it's like a blinding highlight, but yet the way that this formula just melts into your skin is like, did I have this on my arm the whole time? I mean, that's annoying. I hate it when I forget to take off my hairbands. Ew, that's so annoying. Sorry. This formula is so unlike any other because sometimes with blinding highlights, you can put it on and you can almost see it too much or something like that. This just melts into your skin to where you just look healthy. Do you know what I'm saying? You don't look like you have a stripe of highlight, the way it just blends onto your skin. I'm telling you, Jaclyn knows how to make face products. This is awesome. I love this. I'm so happy that I picked up one of her highlights because I didn't have one. So super happy with this. Love this as well. I know it's not part of the collection, but I did use it today. I also used the original Jaclyn Hill palette on my eyes because it's like, we're just doing a Jaclyn day, okay? We're just doing a Jaclyn day and you can't tell me not to. The under eye priming, this hydrating primer thing, I don't have anything like this. I don't have a primer that's specifically designed and targeted for your under eyes. I don't have anything like this, so I am very happy to have it. I'm curious to see how it wears throughout the day to see if it makes me like more oily or if it helps to kind of combat the oil, because I definitely get oily in this T-zone, girl. I definitely get oily. I have to blot. I'm curious to see how this wears throughout the day, but upon first application, it felt amazing, amazing. Kind of silicone-y and moisturizing at the same time. So silicones are good for kind of like filling in pores or fine lines and stuff like that to make you look nice and smooth and blurred, but it's definitely moisturizing. I can definitely feel the hydration that's in that, so I'm curious to see how this works on me having oily skin, but upon first application, it felt amazing. Love the packaging, love how it has this metal tip. It's nice and cooling. You can kind of rub it under your eyes. It's like the first thing you do whenever you put on your makeup, so it's kind of like a little wake up, you know, cooling and refreshing wake up moment whenever you first sit down to do your makeup. This is super cool. I don't have one, so I'm super happy to have this. Beautiful packaging. I mean, just 10 out of 10, girl. 10 out of 10. Good job. Love it. Jaclyn Cosmetics, you're amazing so far. I'm in love with you. Take all my money. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine with me. I'm cool with it. Anyways, I hope that you guys enjoyed this little first impression and review of the Jaclyn Cosmetics face setting powder situation that she just launched. I'm sure that this will be in Ulta's and on her website at jaclyncosmetics.com. Not sponsored. Bought this with my own birthday money, okay? Happy birthday to me. Thank you. Love you, Jaclyn. But thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell, comment down below. Let me know what you want to see from me in the next video. Let me know if you want to see 2 videos a week, because I might could swing it. I might could swing a Saturday video as well as Tuesdays. If you guys would like that, comment down below and let me know. Thank you for watching. I will see you guys in my next video. I love you so much.